Should I do each video separate? Just begin, just do it all. Okay. What? Got all these little, like, nitpicky tarot messages coming through my head. I'm just gonna do an all signs reading for the 4th of July, okay? This is mini. Gonna keep it vague, gonna keep it short. Ooh, I love that. Should I start with Capricorn? Let me start with Capricorn. I'll go backwards. Here's to life, death, and everything in between. Okay. Okay, that's gonna go like that. What a couple. Someone's finding their soulmate, Capricorn, or you're cross-watching for a Capricorn. I'm just getting the chills. This is love, this is marriage, soulmate union, or soulmate reunion. If you haven't met yet, that's what you get to look forward to, okay, Capricorn? So let me pull some cards for that. I can't think of anything else except love, marriage, compassionate connection. It's this beautiful, delicate, spiritual dance. It's kind of the antithesis of what that last Capricorn reading was, where someone was trying to sneak in as a friend because they really just wanted to get into bed with you. That's not what you're dealing with here. This is someone that's going to love you and support you. So the past, ooh, all right. What you're having to get over, what you had to get over, what you had to work on to get here, was knowing yourself and loving yourself and going your own way. Like, you could have chose the crowd. You could have chose to make yourself small, to make everyone else feel like you're not a threat, or to allow everyone else to think that they're above you, or they understand more, or they know more, when that's just literally not the case. So it could be that, you know, if you're a lady, you're with a mansplainer, where you might know more about a subject. You know, let's say you wrote your thesis on it, but this, you know, this person will pop in and be like, actually, something, they have no idea what they're talking about. And you had to choose what you know, and that meant separating from the crowd. You had to be an individual to be creative. And there was a temptation to play it safe, and you didn't do that, and so now you're being rewarded with soulmate union. Okay, on the other side here, what they had to deal with was just false starts in every way. With every relationship was like a false start. Or this is you and you can flip it here. But a strictness and an adherence to the black or white. It could have been that they were with someone who was very religious, but there was no soul there. Almost like the body without the soul. And so it was always like a dangling carrot situation, a breadcrumbing. So that's kind of all this person knew, and they had to get over their fear of experiencing that again. Fall in love with you so hard that even if they lost, it was worth it to love. What you have in common? No support at home. You both maybe grew up in vastly different situations, but what you have in common is that you were both not supported and honored for who you are. Okay, on one hand, we've got Witch. So this is someone who is intuitive, psychic, connected to nature, organic products, probably very sensitive and compassionate, drawn to the mystical side of life. Clairvoyant, clairaudient, all the Claires. Okay, maybe their name was Claire. a challenge here is that they're secretive, untrusting of people, and a little bit self-critical, but I think that's just, it's the residue of recovering from not being able to truly express themselves and truly create. If this is you, you had a strong connection to nature and the cycles of the moon. You live in harmony with your own personal cycles. On the other hand, we have someone who's royalty, so this could be someone who comes from a royal bloodline. Illustrious background, you know, they got papers, that sort of thing. Leadership abilities, they could be either a CEO, a leader, a president, a mayor, something like that. They inspire others. They were born to do it. They don't have to try. They don't need 12 advisors. They just intuitively know because they care that much. So they get that much support from the community, the neighborhood, the whatever it is. They inspire others by being self-motivated. So if they're the boss, they're the ones that work the hardest. I heard that about RuPaul. She's the first one to get there in the morning and the last one to leave. You know, it's that sort of thing. And inspiring everyone to be their best and to overcome the inner fear that keeps them back. If there's anything that they can do to inspire people to be the best they can be, to live their dreams, and to do what they came here to do as creatives. You know, that sort of thing. Intimidating, domineering, intolerant. Okay, so that might be a thing there too. But I feel like they have a little bit of it that you might need to deal with. You want to make an omelet, you might break a few eggs. Or it's just literally that they're messy because they grew up with maids. If you're still with me, it might just be that they're messy because they were not taught how to clean up after themselves. So it could be maybe intimidating for you to say, can we have a conversation about, you know, if you're getting together, moving in, getting married, you know, the domestic issues, chores, how do you want to go about making this fair for both of us? Something like that. But they grew up in a privileged family and they learned that money does not buy them happiness. So money, wealth, the biggest mansion, it's not the end all be all, you know. So if you didn't come from money, they love you for who you are. And it doesn't matter. That's the bottom line here. Since I'm leaving it vague. This is magical marriage. I just got chills. Oh, Sage, yeah. They're good for you. And you're good for them. It'll feel like good, clean fun at first. It won't be dark or like seductive and like you'll hit. If there's anyone around you right now, for whoever you are, if you're unsure, if you're so busy with being creative and trying to make a beautiful world for yourself so you can be that partner, I'm hearing that your guardian angels will send some chains, the sound of chains in the background if someone's not right for you. If someone's going to try and tether you or chain you to something, anything at all, that doesn't result in your joy, happiness, and freedom, you will hear the sound of some kind of like chains rattling in the background. Okay, I don't know what that's about between you and your higher power, but you do have beautiful union, marriage, like joy, laughter coming for you. Okay? But they might have like a wicked mother-in-law. Just like you might have a wicked father, they might have a wicked father-in-law coming into yours. Okay? But you can both really break free, clean break, cold turkey, that family on both sides. And I think you might be up for that at first. And then when you're settled, established, married, all of that, you can introduce the family into this union. But I think right now, just you and them is a beautiful way to start. Okay? All right. I think I am going to do minis because the lawnmower just started. Capricorn, this is beautiful. You'll know. You got this. See you for the next one, okay? Bye-bye.